Hello, my name is Aoife Short and I'm a student at the University of New Mexico, and today I'm going to show you how to properly hold an oboe. So, to hold the oboe, you want your left hand on the top joint and your right hand on the bottom joint. There is a key on the back for your left hand to rest to make sure that you can comfortably hold the oboe without dropping it, because that would be bad. So, you want your first finger to cover the first key on your right hand, the second finger to cover the second key, which is this key, not this key, and your third finger to cover the third key, which again is this key, not this key. And for your right hand, you want your first finger on the first key, your second finger on the second key, which isn't this key or this key, this one, and your third finger on this key, not this key. And your pinkies, your right hand pinky can rest over above these keys or generally in the middle, depending on what is more comfortable to you. When this pinky is in charge of pressing all of these keys at different times. So, depending on the passage, you might also want your pinky in different places here. And this key is in charge of pressing this C key, the D flat key, and the E flat key when it needs to. So, you can rest your finger lightly on one of the keys to make sure you're not pressing it if you're not trying to play it, or you can hover it slightly above the key. This is especially helpful during technical passages when you need to switch between the three keys of a bond. So, there is a key also on the back for your left hand to play, the octave key. And when you're holding the octave key, you can either press your thumb right below it or hover it above the key. Again, this depends on what is comfortable for you and also the speed of the passages you're playing, because sometimes you do not have time to switch between here and here for where you're holding the octave key, and you have to do so a lot, which then it's better to hover over. But if you have the time and it's more comfortable for you to put your thumb down here, you can do that as well. And this finger, another reason you have to have your thumb comfortable on the back of your oboe is because this finger has to slide to the half hole as well as covering the main hole. And you want this to be a comfortable action because it does happen quite a bit when you're playing the oboe. So, with your left hand covering these three keys and your right hand covering these three keys, make sure, this one is slightly difficult, but make sure that your third finger is covering the entire key, and your pinky on this key, these keys, your left hand pinky on these keys, and your right hand pinky on these keys. You are holding the oboe properly. Now, for the fingering for regular F, you will need to press this key. This should be a movement for your third finger, not your second finger, because it's more comfortable and it's faster as well. So, now you know how to properly hold an oboe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.